I'm Meg Morley. I'm a busy wife, mother of 4 active kids. I'm a teacher, and I'm a medium. A medium is someone who communicates with the other side and delivers their messages to loved ones. Some say it's a gift, some say it's crazy. It's just my life. Since I was little, I could see, hear, sense things that other people could not. I was definitely different. Seeing dead people wasn't exactly something I wanted others to know I could do. Matter of fact, I was pretty afraid of it. I often wondered if people with abilities like me, if there was anyone like me, if they were afraid too. But today, I'm unafraid. And I'm on a journey to understand how it all works. I'm going to find others like me that use their own gifts to help heal people. Join me in exploring the spirit world. I'm Meg Morley, and I'm finding a happy medium. On this episode of Finding a Happy Medium, my journey will take us to meet a medical clairvoyant. This practice dates back to ancient times where healers and shamans used their intuitive abilities to diagnose and treat illness. Amongst the most known medical clairvoyant is Edgar Cayce, who's known for helping thousands of people in the 1800s with his readings and is still revered today. We're lucky because I tracked down a medical clairvoyant who actually studied at the Edgar Cayce Institute, and we will get to watch her do a healing session and learn from her. I'm excited and grateful for this journey and to be able to share it with others. Super excited to get to watch you do your work today. What is it that you do? How do you do it? Do you actually feel it? Do you see things? Because truly, I know nothing about it.
So in the morning, I have to scan my body. So I have a set base reading of, okay, this is the outfit this is the body I'm wearing today. So that when I go out in public, if I can tell somebody has a bladder infection, my bladder doesn't start. I can immediately be like, that's not me. So it's a combination of a bunch of stuff. I will feel it. I will feel either my kidneys are swelling or I will feel like my lungs are closing up. I'll feel almost the way some mediums give readings when you're talking to somebody, you're like, oh, they have a lung issue because it's hard to breathe or something like that. It kind of works that way. And then when I look at somebody and they're on a table and I am relaxed, it's like you have this etheric double. It pops out of you. So it's like you have a map. It's not like an aura, because an aura looks like colors, and it literally looks like you pop out of your body and you have it's almost like a constellation system. I could draw lines.
Like an outline surrounding you.
So like your liver pops up and your spleen pops up and your gallbladder pops up, and it looks like the horizon. You know when the sun is setting, the horizon has a different color. You can see like the darkness of the mountain or the water, and then a different color of the sky. You can literally, I read your horizon. I wish I had words in order to explain this better, but I can see the things that are swollen in you.
And aren't you finding the more that you're doing it and the more you practice it, like the doors are just opening like incredibly?
I always felt other people. And when I'm saying I felt other people, I felt everybody. And as a kid like that, you're just called sensitive. Right. My mom would always say she wanted to keep me in a bubble because I was always getting hurt, but I was never hurt. I was just picking up everybody else's injuries. So you get labeled as hypersensitive, delicate, crazy. But I would sit in school and I could tell if somebody had a stomachache. I would try and talk to people about it. You just get brushed off. Because I felt crazy and because I was hearing things talk to me and because I could hear other people's thoughts, oh, you're just making it up. Oh, your brain is just dramatizing or you're catastrophizing. It's not my voice, it's literally their voice. I became an addict pretty early. I developed a hardcore eating disorder, but then that turned into substance use. It started when I was 8, and the fact that nobody caught on to 8-year-olds don't have addictions unless there's something seriously going on there. So I went to rehab a couple times. I had a best friend, her name was Sherry. She and I would talk about the more esoteric, the more spiritual realm. She was a student at the Edgar Cayce Center. She started to believe me. She would say these things like, I believe you. And to this day, they're, in my opinion, the most powerful words anybody Anybody could say to me, I believe you. Yeah, I know I'm to be doing this, but if I had one person look at me when I was a kid and say, I believe you, I would never had to have gone to rehab. I never would have, I could have gotten on my journey so much faster. It all played out perfectly.
Oh, I love you. I gotta hug you.
I'm so sweet.
That was really interesting to me that she says that she sometimes can feel the actual ailments that people have in their life, because for me, I can sometimes feel the same thing, except mine aren't living. Oh my gosh, I love her energy. I'm so excited to see what this woman does with her session.
So take a nice big full inhale and hold at the top. Hold. And then on an exhale, just blow it out like you're blowing out a lot of candles, real slow and smooth. I feel you shifting already. You're doing good. Keep relaxing. Keep trying to relax. Yeah. I'm gonna send stuff up through your feet.
You know what I did? I mentally accepted it.
Thank you. Keep that energy. Your whole body just shifted.
Mm-hmm.
Good job. I'm gonna send a whole bunch of energy up through your spine, and we're gonna send it out the back of your occipital ridge here. We're gonna open up an energy center here. Go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. You're doing good, man. Can you feel that? You're doing so great. I'm really proud of you. I'm excited just as much as you are. So good. Are you dizzy? Good. If you were gonna effort at anything, effort at this right now. Give me all your crap. Yep. On this last one, I want you to pull everything and hold in your lungs, and then you're gonna forcefully exhale it out through your mouth and out through your feet same time. Ready? Go.
You know what's funny?
What?
If I can talk.
Yeah, go.
When you said, yeah, your legs, I know.
Uh-huh.
I was just about to say, it's like, I can feel the tingling, the sensation moving
Sorry,
through my legs.
I didn't know if you said that out loud.
I didn't. But you read it. You heard me.
You're just so good. Whoa.
Are you okay?
Yep, I'm good.
Okay.
You're just so good.
You took all of it.
I'm here with Mike, and you just had your session with Amy. Can you tell me all about that? Because from watching, it seemed pretty intense and crazy.
It was wild. I haven't had that before. I don't even like massages, really, like people massaging me.
Right.
But I felt very comfortable with her, and it was interesting. You know, I tend to crack wise when I'm uncomfortable, so I was doing that at first. But once I actually allowed my energy to accept her energy, and in turn the spirit's giving her energy, mentally I just really opened up to it. And when that happened, like, she responded immediately, like, as far as like, yes, you're on the right path, good, give me more. It's like, well, you're responding exactly when I was opening up for it. And she knew.
So you could feel that alignment then.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The shift of energy.
It felt physical for me. I felt buzzing, and especially when she had her hands in my anus. I mean, she did.
She did.
She was shooting right up there. And, I mean, it was definitely got some energy going there.
I saw that for sure.
You did see that.
I'm sorry. It was a private moment. How did you feel prior to your session and then afterwards? Could you explain that a little bit more? Did you feel any different, similar?
I mean, I was very open for it. I felt kind of a little apprehensive. I mean, just whatever she was going to do, I had no idea. I'd never experienced it, never even researched it at all. So I didn't know necessarily, you know, the energies that were going through, you know, are intense. What was interesting was when she said there was a time when I had the Remember there was a golden ball that was going through my
Yeah.
body somehow?
Yes.
And then I was shooting up all the debris through my legs and into my feet, and she took it on like a
Catching it.
champ. She
Right.
took it all.
Yeah.
I was actually feeling the sensation in my legs, like the buzzing and everything else.
Okay.
And I was gonna tell her, like, oh, I can feel the sensation in my legs, but I didn't want to,
Say anything and
mess it all up,
Right.
right? But she responded to my thought instantly.
She knew.
She knew. She's like, oh no, I can feel your legs. And I'm like,
You
oh,
just
yeah.
heard what I
You
was
just heard what I
thinking.
said, which got me very scared. No, it was good. It was awesome.
Yeah.
That's when I knew, like, oh, this is really working.
Right.
Um,
So, as an active participant with this, then in the beginning, what you said to yourself, all right, if I'm here doing this, I'm going to take it seriously, open up to it. Then finally, you actually felt a change.
Exactly.
In
I think with any kind of thing like this, and I'm open for it. I really am in life, but when I'm in the situation, there's always a little bit like, come on, what's going on here?
Right.
She's not even touching me, or she's rubbing my feet.
I
like
get it.
You don't go, this is working necessarily. So you wrestle with those demons in your mind, saying, yeah, this is not going to work.
Right.
And then as soon as I actively in my brain blocked that out and accepted the energy and accepted her as a healer,
Right.
that's when it changed. And she felt it immediately, and I felt it immediately.
So there were different parts during the session that I could see she would actually physically touch you.
Mhm.
So of course you could feel that, but were there other times that you, without her even touching you, you could feel some sort of movement, vibration, anything different?
Yeah, it's all this energy flow that I can feel. Like I said, in my legs, I could feel it when she was drawing out that energy, the debris. I could feel it in my back, flowing down my arms, into my head, buzzing all around my scalp, which again is in the back of my head. I get a very intuitive throbs in the back of my head that I felt when she was working on me. It felt very negative energy escaping my body.
Wow.
So I did feel that, and
That was the purpose for today.
that's what it was.
What I'll take away most from what I learned today is it doesn't take a medium or a medical clairvoyant to understand the need for people to feel like they're believed, that they're loved. The real world human now stuff that makes me think deeply about my own children, the idea that Amy became an addict at 8 years old, when I have kids near that age, breaks my heart. And it's going to stay with me daily as I make sure that they know that they're not just loved, but also believed. Thank you, Amy, for sharing your story, your gift, and allowing me to learn from you. P.S. I believe you.